My name is Stephen Sprague and I'm CEO of Rivetz Corporation, and we're a brand new startup that is focused on leveraging the T environment to support security for Bitcoin and a number of other distributed applications. So devices are actually a really interesting component of the new network. Many people talk about mobile all the time, but it's very hard to define what mobile is. And I believe mobile is a transition to a network of device identity, off of a world where our services were dependent on how our devices were connected. And so devices and our relationship with devices are very personal, and really what we want is our collection of devices to deliver us the services that we want. So video, audio, telephony, on your phone, on your PC, on your tablet, all working together, not as just one device you're waving in front of another. So one of the great challenges with the deployment of device identity and device security is that if software gets on my device that can steal my private keys, I don't know that that happens. And so one of the tremendous advantages of the environment of trusted execution is that it isolates those keys from the rest of the operating system, in essence making them invisible. And so it's very hard for malware to steal something it can't see. And so isolation in the trusted execution environment provides us, for the first time, the tools so that our devices are our identity and not just something we know in our head. So the T environment is really perfect for this evolution away from just simple authentication. For privacy, for transactions, for content, we need not only authentication but something more. So for example, if you use an application like Snapchat and you use a 50-character password, I can still steal your snaps. And so what T environment provides are the tools, so not only do I protect the strong authentication, actually I don't really need to have one, my device logs me into the service, but it also protects the keys and the encryption that takes place so that now my snaps also can't be stolen. And so not only is the service safe, but the content and infrastructure and the way I interact with the service becomes safe as well. The T environment today provides a safe environment for processing of information that's isolated from the operating system. So in your phone, there's so many other people and applications that are watching everything you do. And what you really want to do is a simple, secure transaction. What T provides is that small space within the device that assures that the information that's processed can't be seen or compromised by others. And so T makes possible a whole new range of applications and really makes it easier for the user and a simpler environment for the user going forward. So at Rivetz, we're very excited to be building a really fun application to protect your Bitcoin wallet with a T environment. And what this provides us for the first time is your first secure end-to-end e-commerce transaction. Bitcoin makes it possible for the merchant to accept a new type of currency, and the T environment assures that what the user is actually agreeing to spend is seen on a trusted interface. The PIN number the user types in provides secure PIN entry and assertion that the user's intent was measured, and the T environment actually forms the Bitcoin transaction in your phone. With Bitcoin, your phone becomes the bank, and so it's very important to have one of the most secure banks. And T provides us with that capability to build one of the most secure banks in the device you already own. So one of the great challenges in any new platform or capability is standardization, and partially because we can't control what users want to buy. They get up in the morning and they like this branded smartphone or that branded smartphone, and your teenagers come home and they want the other one in pink, and that defines ultimately what the environment is. And so if you're accustomed to using a specific service, standardization makes it possible that that service will run across all of your different devices in a similar manner and in a manner the user's accustomed to. And so T provides us now with greater effort on standardization and the deployment of standards. It provides an environment where we can count on the fact the applications will run on the devices that are certified to have that environment. So today's conference has been a great event. It's fantastic to get together with people who want to talk about the really boring details of keys and isolation models and tamper resistance and all the protection profiles that are out there, as well as exploring the new and exciting applications. Our mission as a group here is to make it possible for your phone not to have as many passwords. So you log into your device and your device logs you into all the things that you belong to make sure that if you send a private message, the keys you use to send it with are safe. And so we're performing a very important role, which is providing a safer and easier to use environment for all of these services we as consumers have become accustomed to using every day.